Bye.
Thank you.
So it was a great opening game for WPL yesterday, and I couldn't wonder but to compare the scorecards of the first IPL game
Hmm.
when Brandon McCullum went berserk and the game yesterday.
Yeah,
So very similar scorecards. So if
it
you
was like
yeah
men's IPL started with Brendan McCullum and women's Premier League started with basketball. The entire team played like McCullum yesterday.
yeah I didn't think of it that way. That's a good one. So you look at 222 and then they scored 207, and the victory margin was also very similar, 143 and 140.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that Harmanpreet Kaur's strike rate is slightly higher than the strike rate of McCullen.
Hmm. Yeah.
A crazy start to the WPL, but again a case of a big total and then a collapse.
Hmm.
So
It was Moni getting injured didn't help Gujarat Giants one bit either. They couldn't even put up a fight.
exactly, and then them having a back-to-back game today gives very less time for Mooney to recover. So what are her
Hmm.
chances of playing today?
I don't think she'll take the field today. It looked really bad in the last game. So I think it'll be Sophia Dunkley replacing Beth Mooney.
Yeah, that kind of makes their batting strength even more weaker. Just Sophia Dunkley and Ashley Gardner having that experience
Yeah,
with Gordon already out.
yeah. And they'll have to rely on the all-round value of Georgia Varam and Annabelle Sutherland.
And we did yesterday in the show. You did talk about the weakness Gujarat Giants have against a slow left arm orthodox bowlers, and today they have two of them, two
Hmm.
quality options in Sophia
Yeah,
Eccleston and Rajeshwari Gaikwad.
yeah. They'll be in the top three slow left-arm bowlers in the world. I think Jess Jonathan is the only one that has been left out of this list. So to have Ecclestone and Gaikwad in the opposition today, and the way that you play slow left-arm spin, I think it's going to be really difficult for Gujarat Giants to do anything of note today. The way I see it.
And UP Warriors team is loaded with bowling superstars.
Hmm.
Almost they have five bowlers who are all four-over bowlers with Deepthi Eccleston, Ismail Gaikwad, and Anjali Sarvani.
Yeah, they are no doubt the best bowling unit in the competition. They not only have three established spinners, they also have Shabnam Ismail complementing the trio, and then they also have Anjali Sarvani opening the innings with the new ball value that she brings in, and then Talia Mekrat, who is a crafty middle overs pace bowler.
Yes, they have a very strong bowling unit, but not so much on their batting front. Heavily relying on Alisa Haley and Talia Megad.
Yeah, and those two are the biggest batting hope that they have this season. Deepthi Sharma has struggled down the order. She hasn't been able to. She has struggled upping the strike rate. That has been one of the biggest problems throughout her career. In between, she showed a little bit of promise, but again, it seems to be the old story that's repeating. She doesn't suit the lower middle order role where you need a lot more power against pretty much all types of bowling.
It was a sad case of her not able to rotate strike when she was batting with Smriti Mandana in all the World Cup games.
Yeah, that's something that seems to have frustrated a lot of Indian fans too.
And batting in the order that she is. Maybe she is more suited to open the attack where she could go up against pace bowlers, but batting in the middle overs and in during the slow hours, she seems to kind of tie herself into a tangle.
Yeah, maybe they'll have either she has to improve her batting ability or she has to be moved up the order. That's the only way out of this.
Let's look at the match sheet. I'm going to straight go into the matchups because a lot of reds for GG against Eccleston and Gaikwad, with
Yeah,
Dual, Meghna, Rana, and Sutherland all having issues with slow left arm orthodox bowling.
they do. Yeah, and it's not just the that they have two options to utilize it is what makes us crazy. And then they'll also have to contend with Deepthi Sharma at the other end. And they also have the fourth spinner, the Devika Vaidya, which has been sold for such a high price. They may not even need her to bowl a single over today. That's how good this bowling attack is.
So would be surprised if UP Warriors win the toss and elect to bowl first. But given how the first two games have gone, do you think they would want to bowl second, given the batting collapses that's been happening?
I think the general tendency of T20 sides is to ball first. They'll need more than what they have seen in the first couple of matches to change that. Especially considering that the batting is just the scoreboard pressure and the quality of the teams that has made the difference so far. The deck has remained the same. It's true to batting, and so I think they'll still bowl first. Whoever wins the toss today. Maybe it could change for Gujarat Giants, yeah, considering the kind of players that they've lost. But I think you will still bowl first today.
So yesterday, we did have all the four prediction calls coming true, and we again have four calls today. I'm just putting out just one call out there for our viewers on the stream. The other three calls are for our subscribers. Uh, you know, looks like a UP Warriors they're clear favorites to win the game today.
They are that bowling attack is going to win them a lot of matches, and even in the batting that they have two superstars in the top five. Talia McGrath and Ali Sahili is going to do them a lot of good.
Yeah, and with Mooney not taking unlikely to take the field, they need to bring in a keeper, and that's going to really rearrange their batting order a bit as well in the middle order.
Yeah, I'm thinking the what is the Indian player that they're going to drop to accommodate Sushma Verma, Meghna and Diol, while not in greatest of form, are still their best domestic batters. So it's not going to be easy for them to fix the situation. Beth Mooney's loss. This is something that we have discussed in today's daily pack as well. It's more than the batting value that they lose. It's the fact that they'll also need to bring in a keeper that's going to be problematic for them today.
Looks like with Mooney's injury, Gigi's uh, you know campaign for this WPL is almost lost even before it began.
Yeah, they're already battling against the odds today, considering that they have RCB, Mumbai Indians, and UP Warriors, who are clearly better teams. To keep losing players like Doughton and Beth Mooney does them no good.
If one has to do a kind of a stretch to kind of make a guess for the eliminators and finalists, I think the first finalists could be Mumbai Indians and UP Warriors and RCB playing the eliminators.
Yeah, that's how our predictions have gone so far. The rating that we have given to teams predicts Mumbai Indians to be the number one team, and RCB to be second, and UPW to be the third team. Where the fourth and fifth followed by Delhi and Gujarat Giants.
One of the things that I was thinking today, that so many back-to-back games to be played in both these venues, how much would these pitches would wear and tear
I
Mumbai
think
Indians
mm,
IPL.
mm. I think it okay. In the IPL, I think that's they play their venue matches at Wankhede, I guess. So that's not going to be a big problem for them. But I think even within the tournament, if this is something that we could see taking effect in the last game of the tournament, last stretch of the tournament, last 7 matches, for example, could be spin friendly. But the majority of the matches is going to be like this way. There's going to be a lot of runs scored.
And today's was a green top, and I was very surprised that Rajesh. I'm not Rajesh Ray. Who's the bowler? I forget her name.
Renuka Thakur.
Yeah, correct. And she wouldn't get much of a movement and got whacked around.
Yeah, I think that's something. Maybe she got a couple of balls that she got close to taking wicket, but there was nothing exaggerated on off her.
Yeah. So let's look at the fantasy home today. With captain.
I think your voice is breaking. Count. There's something. Maybe the signal is lost.
Let me stop. Al, are you back?
Yeah, yeah. I thought the problem was the other end, but
Okay,
okay.
your screen was frozen. Probably it was at my end. I apologize.
Okay,
So
no
I
worries.
was going through the fantasy home sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the captain, vice captain options are strongly around Eccleston, Deepti Sharma, and Ashley Gardner.
Yeah, that's as good a captaincy, vice captain choices that you could get. I mean, you could pick any of them, and they could easily return you 50 points on their even on their average day.
Yeah, and also a lot of spin bowling options there. Barham, Gaikwad, Eccleston. Uh, Given that how Gujarat Giants struggled against spin, could expect Eccleston and Rajeshri Gaikwad to be among wickets. The strong inclusions in the fantasy 11.
True, yeah, and Gaikwad is one of our biggest differential opportunities in the game today. She's owned only by 19%. 19% of managers. It's likely a result of. It's not likely. It's definitely a result of what happened in the World Cup, where she bowled for 3 to 4 matches without picking up a single wicket. So that has had an impact on her ownership, and that's something we are hoping to convert into our favor today.
Yeah, it could be Eccleston and Gaikwad taking 3 wickets apiece very easily.
Yeah,
The way things played out yesterday.
yeah. Or it could be one of those situations where where the better bowler
If
doesn't
you
take a
look
wicket,
at
and yeah. Think there is a problem with the internet connection again.